welcome to Mondays with Melissa. I'm Melissa Brett, co-owner of Weldon Hardware, your hometown hardware store. Today, I'll be showing you your options if you need to patch a hole in your wall. It can be a little overwhelming when you see all the product choices. The first question we always ask when our customers need a patching recommendation is, what type of surface are you patching? Do you have drywall or plaster? Now, for most situations, drywall or sheetrock is going to be your surface type. For small nail holes, minor dents, or hairline cracks, you can use spackle, but of course there's more than one type. Lightweight spackle is good for tiny holes, and it dries very fast. Vinyl spackling is stronger, somewhat flexible, and works for slightly larger repairs. Some spackle comes in a variant that goes on pink or purple and then dries white, so you can know when it's ready to sand or paint. Now, don't go more than 1/4 inch thick when using spackle. Layer it, letting it completely dry with each layer. Joint compound or drywall mud is best for larger repairs or fixing entire drywall seams or rebuilding damaged surfaces. This product comes either pre-mixed or as a powder, but the powder has to be used within the product's working time. Joint compound dries slower but smoother. It's ideal for when you need to feather edges over a larger area. Now, there are patch kits with either just mesh or a combination of mesh and metal reinforcement. These type of products are good for medium-sized holes, no more than 6 inches, especially where doorknobs have damaged the walls. Also, use this type of product for larger damage where spackle or joint compound can't support. This product is typically coated on one side with adhesive, so you just stick it over the hole and then use joint compound in several layers to finish it off. This will give quick structural support without needing to cut out the drywall. Lastly, for drywall with large holes or damaged sections that require a true replacement, using a small piece of drywall is going to be the only means of repair. Now, there are a lot of tips that we could show you, but basically you'll need to cut the existing wall beyond the damage, cut a drywall piece to that exact shape, screw it into place, and then use joint tape and compound to finish the wall. It may require several layers of joint compounding and sanding, but this will give you the most durable and professional finish of them all. Now, when you're patching plaster walls, except for the small holes that I first talked about, you should use plaster patch. This is best for deep or cracked plaster or holes where the plaster has broken away. Plaster is basically a mixture of lime or cement, sand, and water, so it is much harder than joint compound. So if you have any questions about how to repair your walls, give us a call or come on down. Don't hesitate to ask for guidance and advice. We are happy to walk you through what you need to do for your specific situation. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Mondays with Melissa, and I can't wait to share more of us at Weldon Hardware with you at home.